Hello folks and welcome back to Rome Total War 2. I'm your host Pew Pew Choo Choo, as always. It's been almost, I'd say half a month or so since I've done a video for this game now. And, sort of took a break from the game, mainly for midterms, crap like that. And because I was starting to get burnt out. I mean, there was starting to become less and less topics for me to cover. So anyhow, we're back and we are hopefully going to embark on the last campaign for this or mini campaign operation of sorts for this game, and that should cover the invasion of Parthia now. So, for my sake, I'm just going to sort of go over what we've done, just so that I can kind of catch up, seeing as how it has been quite some time for me, maybe not so much for you guys, the viewers, but it looks like we are, of course, the Roman Empire right here, and we've conquered all of France, Germany, Italy. Of course, we've subjugated Carthage, so they're actually a client state of ours. We conquered Britain, except for one part of it, which we've sort of subjugated using client states again, and now we are, finished up Macedonia, and we've kind of finished up Asia through military conquests and more alliances and stuff like that, which leaves us only really two places to go. To the north of the Black Sea, I believe. There's still a few rough little towns and stuff and such up here that we haven't nabbed. And towards the east, and I think we've already talked about this already, is that if we take a look at the provincial counters, a lot of the ones that we don't control appear to be controlled by Parthia, which is going to be what is hopefully our last opponent. So yeah, they probably control at the minimum, I would say, like 9 provinces. That's still pretty big considering how large the other AI factions are so far. So we're going to finish them off. Parthia was actually one of the... They were, like the Romans always wanted to conquer Parthia. Julius Caesar, who died in the year, well actually currently it's 59, he died in 57 BC actually, and one of his last dying ambitions was actually to go over there and conquer those guys, so that's one little tidbit for you. I have to check something. This guy looks oddly different from... Yeah, there's a little camp under him. Don't know why that's there. Does that happen everywhere now? Yeah, there's some little tents now on the world map. Some little houses too. That's kind of cool. Didn't notice that before. So yeah, let's see. Our armies are still centered around here, really around the Antioch area down here. Salamis still stands. Pontus and Bithynia are still on the seas, and really, things haven't really changed all too much, except for Asia being under our control. So, let us get our armies, and let's take a look at the messages first, and let's see where this rebellion comes from. Let's see, that is all the way over here, so that's not a big deal. I'm going to let that rebellion grow a little more, just so that it removes all the dissidents from our population, and then we can get rid of them all at once. Tarsus here, apparently we have 2 wall aqueducts. That's fine with me. We'll build a farm, and we'll build a temple for good measure. Yeah, I think I recall having almost unlimited amounts of money, so, and yeah, that's mainly true, so that's what we'll do there. What should we do now? We should probably get rid of these slums, that's one thing. Replace these, and replace these. Actually, we can get rid of that. So anyhow, I'm pretty sure you guys are all here to see the big battles, which will come up soon. With our armies, let's see, where do we have the bulk of our troops? A ton of fleets over here just sitting around. I think I'll actually get the Firepot army over here, or a Firepot fleet, to fight one of these Pontus / Bithynian fleets in a little bit. But right now, let's get troops to move. This fleet can double time, and these guys can row all the way over there. I think I talked about this a little bit. maritime trade over here, or rather Mediterranean trade, you can actually monitor by putting your boats onto the patrolling setting, which was something that I noticed, but we've never actually used that in this campaign. So I think I'll get this fleet right here, and what I can do is that I can put this on patrolling, and apparently it reduces piracy. So yeah, we can do that, and that would increase our income. Now, by how much though is one thing that I don't know. Yeah, piracy was a big problem in the time period. I mean, it was fairly easy to like relatively compared to other things. It was fairly easy to get a boat and then sail around and do piratical acts. I don't know what the term would be. Acts of piracy. Yeah, it probably would be that actually. So yeah. Sometimes, I mean, if you have enough pirates, you could actually go around conquering towns, and it was actually kind of present inside another game about this time period called Alia Jagda Est, where you would have these like neutral pirates around the map, right, and you could actually get rid of entire little settlements with them. They were a neutral faction. You could actually just use the AI would just play around with them, and they would actually conquer lands and stuff. It's kind of cool, but really rather annoying if you were getting attacked by them. But anyhow, let's get rid of this Pontus army with our troops. I think they're gonna run. That's fine. I think we've seen enough of these like little fights against the Pontus forces, so I think I'll just continue to auto-resolve them. I mean, these guys inside Asia, they really don't have very many specialty troops making it so that, I mean, I just want to row them like that. We get these two armies to wait around for a bit. We have that mercenary army here. I distinctly remember that. But from the looks of it, I mean, most of our armies are now on the borders here. And these armies will stay at the border. Looks like we made friends with the Badini over here, so we don't have to conquer them. But we do have to sort of press forward here. Parthia is actually just right around the border, which is nice. Set our veteran in here, get some information. I see there's this thing. What wonder of the world is this actually? I don't know. Could be the Hanging Gardens, I think? I don't know. Alright, so let's see some fights now. So I do want to get rid of this Pontus fleet, so we'll get this Firepot fleet to attack them. We will actually fight this battle, seeing as how I do want to see how these Firepot ships work and how they fight, so we'll do that. And as we go along here, we'll have to figure out how to invade Salamis, the little island town or place that the Bithynians have kind of taken over and fortified with their boats. Oh, that's right. I actually really don't like these naval battles, but you know what? We'll see how this goes. I mean, it can't be that bad. But we'll press forward here. Come on. There we go. So let's see. It's raining now. Let's wait until it clears. There we go. Oh wait, no, it's still raining. Oh well. So my general understanding of these like Firepot ships is if we get our fleet and then all we do is we just drive them straight forward.
It seems, have taken to human sacrifice. That is the only explanation as to why they should have come here to die in such numbers. We had best oblige them. Make ready.
Oh, it's nice that they have a little speech thing. Yeah, so these Firepot ships, they should just be armored legionnaires crammed on a boat. Only that they throw firepots at people, so that is going to be pretty cool. Yeah, they had a lot. Well, they had quite a lot of different little naval techs and stuff like that, which made naval warfare kind of neat. I think they also had something, well, not these guys, but there's an invention called Greek fire, which is a type of flammable oil that you could actually deploy into oceans, and then you could set it on fire, right? So, yeah, they also had that in ancient times. Don't really know, well, it obviously came from Greece, but I don't really know when it was used. Oh. A little ramming party, or boarding party from the looks of it. Oh well, so yeah, if we get close enough to these guys, and then, yeah, they'll start to throw what is essentially hand grenades into their ships. Yeah, some good hits with those little grenade things right there. Get our fleet to stop, and really we can just watch the brawl now. Let's grab our general's ship and let's board their general's ship.
Get at them! Moving out! Ships ready! Assault ships ready for orders!
Yeah, so these fire pots, they should be pretty deadly, just simply due to the fact that they set the ships on fire almost on the first hit. What's happening here? I see a lot of people overboard. It looks like there's a mixture of Romans and Pontus troops. It's really interesting.
General!
This is why I remember why I didn't like these ship fights anymore. Yeah, it's because the boats are a little too unresponsive. I mean, hey, it seems fine for now.
Ships waiting. Assault ships.
These fire pot ships are apparently assault ships, though the reasoning behind that I don't necessarily understand. I mean, there are people who just throw flaming pots on a ship, and then they board the ships that they've just set on fire with their pots, apparently. But they seem to be making good work of the troops there. So there we go. What is happening here? Our boats are chasing shattered Pontus ships. Okay. Let's get our guys to board them. And let's get our ships to encroach ever closer here. Rather surprised too. These archers appear to be able to hold off our firepot guys for quite a bit of time. Oh no, they're breaking now. But our guys are also wavering. Now, as for their command ship over here, I don't know why we can't seem to fight it. Oh, there we go. Battle's over. Okay. Yeah, if we can pull off more naval victories like that, then I'd be pretty satisfied. We lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ships, and they lost almost their entire fleet. They only had 6 ships surviving. So I mean, that's pretty good. No, wait, no, 4 ships, and we lost, yeah, we lost 5. Okay, fair enough. Hopefully that gets rid of the fleet too. All right. Oh, and it looks like the little icons here are now red to or yellow to green, so that's good. Pontus is destroyed, but Salamis stands, and this is going to be quite a problem inside the future few turns. All right, well, let's actually see if diplomacy has improved since the last time I've played this. I mean, I advanced the turn by 1, and I found that the AI was way more likely to accept peace treaties and stuff like that, and they didn't make as many
do not waste time on
odd
ill-chosen
agreements.
words, although an hour or 2 bathing would have been useful.
So yeah, looks like we're able to convince these people of becoming our client state for large sums of money. So at least that's nice. Yeah, let's see if we can just buy them all off, you know what?
Do not wander in like a desert beggar.
There we go. Okay, well at least I like the fact that the client state system has been kind of redone so that it's actually a lot easier to just kind of fix places up like that. So that's nice. We'll see how long the turns are now, and so I won't skip them, and we'll see how the AI does the trade treaties things anymore. Because I remember, like, they would demand these like outrageously large amounts of money for like these
shield wall is always
for like these treaties, and then it's like, no way am I going to accept them, simply because the amount of money that they want is like half of our treasury, and we would earn like literally like 500 gold per turn from it. You see that the prices are still the same. That one is still immensely high for that treaty, apparently. And let's see. Yeah, I think, is Parthia under civil war?
Will you?
I mean, it looks like there's some, I saw that one symbol that came up on the top little, turn ledger that showed something like the Parthian symbol, but only slightly different. So maybe they are under, a civil war. That's gonna be interesting. And I think I'll get my spy to press forward here. I'll check out what they actually have back here. So yeah, there's still a few places that we do need to mock up and conquer. Now, I wish they redid. I wish the menus here weren't like this anymore, because I really enjoyed like the pre-patch, the vanilla or the release day map, or diplomatic map, where you could actually see all of the client states in blue. So anyways, let's actually take a look at how many factions we know and how many client states we have. So Torpedoes is one. I'm going to issue
I will listen.
trade
I cannot
agreements
say.
with all of our neighboring, with all of our client state factions. And my reasoning behind this is that
Welcome. The day is
you know, I
already
don't think I
old,
told
and there
you
is much
guys
to do.
this
So
this
if you have words,
person really needs to be
speak
quiet.
them.
But anyhow, I don't think I've talked about this before, but yeah, like on these little diplomatic panels, it'll tell you what alliances and stuff that you have, but it also tells you what you're producing inside your empire, and these are trade goods, right? So they're like the ivory and the spice of like Napoleon Total War and stuff like that. So you can trade them, and I'm not sure if this is
I must serve my people
100%
and accept
correct.
these terms, but by Zeus, we should have more.
Yeah, you're already getting more than you usually would, because like what you see happening is that I honestly don't know if these trade goods do anything else but generate income. But as the Roman Empire, seeing as how we produce a large amount of goods just going off of the large area that we have, we can, what I hope to do at least, is to make these client states less likely to break off of us, simply because we can just get it so that they import all of our goods like this guy is doing now, and then by doing so, yeah, we pretty much control their economy. So let's see if we can do that to any more of these client states.
Greetings, friend. Let us use our time together in wisdom.
Do we already have a trade with them? No? Apparently they can't trade with us or something like that. So that's that. Bithynia, these guys can trade
The
with us.
door is open.
Oh, did they just actually reject that? Huh. These guys are bitter. Let's see. Okay, that's good. Well, actually, if these guys are treacherous, these guys, the Bithynians, they might betray us, but the thing that we can do right now is that we might be able to sneak an army onto their lands and then keep that army there, so then in the event that they try to do anything, we can just finish them off, their one city off, and then immediately leave. So I think we'll do that. We'll move one of our armies there over there, and here we have Delicacy and some sort of fountain to appease people. Now let's see. Oh, I think that piracy thing did solve some of our problems, or at least the tradies did, because I recall getting like 19 grand. We're getting 21 grand now, so I mean that's slightly better. And our armies here, what should we do? We should, here's what I'll do. I'll get 5th Legion. These guys we've had for a long time. We'll get them to chase off that rebellion. We'll get the Gladiator Corps to eliminate them. So that'll finish up that rebellion, and then what we can do is that I'll get 3 legions to actually push down from here. So these places need to be... Oh, is this an elephant camp? Wait, if I recruit I think that's an elephant camp inside this province. So if we get one of our armies here, and let's say if we disband these war dogs, can we recruit elephants? No. Okay, well, you know what? That would have been actually really cool if we could. So instead, I think I'll just demolish everything here. Yeah, I found it out that it's just kind of better to demolish everything rather than to keep any of like the high-level buildings, just simply due to the amount of price or how much you need to pay to keep them there. So anyhow, Apparently Trapezus is being sieged by one of our allies' fleets, correct? So that city will hopefully be under Roman influence soon.